this is Timmara signing out with Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Okay, so I started playing this game, and it took me 50 minutes. I forgot to turn on my mic. God damn it. So, that was annoying. That was a bummer. And, you know, in the first 15 minutes, I really just kind of like gushed about, you know, how excited I was for this game and how long I've been waiting for it and what the game was doing early on, and now I'll have to replay that. So now the passion is kind of like dwindled down a little bit, and that's my fault, but still. Anyways, I'll stop rambling. Let's start a new game. But, oh shoot. But basically, I've been excited for this game since it was announced back in 2014. Made by Ninja Theory, the guys who made Heavenly Sword, Enslaved, Odyssey to the West, and the Devil May Cry reboot. And how they pitch this game is sort of like a AAA indie game, where the small portion of their studio, only a handful of people, made with a huge budget, made this game, which looks amazing, but also has a psychosis. And they actually had neurologists and neuroscientists in on the project to talk about psychosis and stuff. Hang on, I'll continue later when there's...
Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer.
Here we have titular character Senua, actually played by name I had it written down.
There'll be no more stories after this one.
Okay, played by Melina Jurgens. I'm not sure if I got the name right, but she's actually just the video editor on Ninja Theory. And it's from this, it looks like she gives a wonderful performance of this character. Sorry, I'm not trying to talk over the overlay. I explained all this in the beginning of my first video, but...
I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you?
voices.
Up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you gave.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
When I went through this a couple minutes ago, I was freaked the hell out because this is so creepy. I was waiting for like some kind of pop out, but you know, that doesn't happen in the first 6 minutes, so just a slow little boat ride, well, log ride, and we'll get to the bulk in a few minutes. Just bear with me. Trust me, I was excited, I was quiet, I was freaking out, and I just wish I had that recorded properly.
The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
I can't do this. Go back, go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
hear all these voices, and, in the Viking era, these guys didn't know how to properly deal with an arrow wound or something like that. So, how are they going to deal with mental problems, or what are they going to react to, or how are they going to react to them and try to fix them? Well, probably the right answer is they probably didn't do much about it, or couldn't at all.
She's afraid. Wouldn't you be?
I was, and I probably will be later on.
For so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Another minute or two, and we'll finally get to it. Senua performed by Melina Jurens. I don't know if that G is silent or what, so I apologize for getting her name wrong. I'm sure she's a lovely lady.
She's brave to go on this journey on her own. But it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far deeper.
All right, we finally touched down on land.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
This is a weird moment because it implies that maybe she can hear the narrator as well. Who knows? Maybe we're one of the voices. So that's kind of a creepy feeling.
Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
All right. Finally, we get control. L1, is our run button. And we R2 to focus.
My story, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path.
This game looks really good. I mean, I'll have to put it in the link in the link in the description, but Ninja Theory's got a whole dev diary series about the game and what it took to make, and just watching it is just fascinating. What they did with the facial animations and how they actually got Game Informer to go in to test play the game, and it took them a long while before they figured out they were basically playing a video. Okay, sorry, we're moving along.
The darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
Keep pressing on.
Not this time.
it's hard to tell if this, we don't know much yet, but if some of this is all in her mind, if that's just the environment playing tricks on us, or if not both.
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost. Where are you?
And there's been a couple of implications already that there's a head in that bag. So, you know, something to keep in mind. Oh, you can actually see, like, the bag kind of, like, flickering. Or, no, it's being sucked in. Like, the head is still breathing.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim.
They're called
And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Okay, moving on now. So, yeah, there's been a lot more news coming out in preparation for this coming out. And basically, we play as Senua, who suffers mental psychosis, which, you know, again, I said, what did Vikings actually, or what could they actually do about it back then? And she's trying to go into hell in order to bring back her lover Dillian.
She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
We'll figure it out. Alright, it was about here when I realized my mic was still off. So now, everything past this log here, or, you know, this little piece of wood, is all new territory. So, let's go. The surprise is back on.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Alright. So, you know, if you're good with your Norse, this is probably no news to you, but still, it's been a while since I brushed up on it. Should have been preparation for this game considering how excited I've been for it, but oh well, too late now. But here we go.
You don't know where you're going.
Shut up, voices. These are probably going to get more persistent. It looks really nice, though.
Where are we? Get down. What's she waiting for? What? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Is it? I just took a guess. It wasn't so much hidden as it was the only path I saw. Okay, we're on to something.
It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Don't listen.
I never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
What the?
Druth? Is that you?
Druth?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
What a motto.
To see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next? I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Jesus, that didn't even look like CGI or something. That just looked like an actor. They just blended in, faded him out a bit.
To hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye.
She needs to
Find
focus
one
now.
like it to open the gate.
Wait, what? Okay, so it might be hard to see, but we have like an M shape. So, what do... Wait a minute.
It's near. Focus. Look towards the...
Oh, okay. So, when we get some... We actually gotta line up the shape with the environment. Okay. Interesting.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe. It worked.
Okay. That's interesting.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Okay, so Druth, don't know, I'm guessing a friend of some kind, and he's been in hell for a while now. So,
She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
tragic.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting
No.
to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Okay, that's really effective on me because I have a genuine fear of heights. And, heights usually don't bother me in a game because, there's an obvious disconnect, but that really freaked me out.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Alright, so we know who we need to talk. Alright. Getting on track. Sorry, there's like no prompt, so I'm just trying to figure out the controls myself. But, when you come across something, X seems to be the first thing you interact with. Alright. Okay.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Who exactly? Whoop. Are we gonna get some sword combat here? What's going on?
You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Is she talking directly at us, or... Jesus. Whoa. Holy, okay. Oh, that's spreading. What is going on? What do I do? How can I help? I guess pick up your sword and fight. I'm just taking a guess. Okay, square to attack. X for dodge. Heavy attack. Oh, sorry. Jeez, did you actually see that look of pain on her face? Whoa. Okay, oh, here comes another one. Okay, we got kicks. Whoop. Okay, there's our block, R1. There we go. Just like that. Got ya. No, it's not over yet. Oh, we got a charge button. R1. Oop.
He's gone.
Oh, another one yet.
Go! Spill their blood.
Jesus. Okay, we're getting surrounded. Counter. Wait, we're not even touching them.
He can breathe. Behind you.
Oh, crap. Okay, so the voices are actually kind of warning me. But what do? I'm fading. I can't... It's getting harder to see. What do I do? Do I just keep fighting? Oh, jeez. Jesus, that look of pain.
You did this.
Christ. I can't tell. Is this just a really elaborate game over screen?
A vision of what's to come.
Oh.
Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is wrought. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Jesus Christ. This is just getting creepier and creepier. The dark rot will grow each time you fail. If your rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. And all progress will be lost? Okay, we got a permadeath thing going on here.
The hardest endless battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Okay. So, hold that thought.
The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Okay. I think this is a good point to wrap up. This is a long enough video. But
She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight 2 gods first.
2 gods?
2 gates.
Jesus, they're just conversing. Oh, here's our control list. Okay. So, this is getting freaky. I now got a general idea of what's going on. So, whenever we fail, that scar on our arm, let's get a little clearer, will grow. And if it grows too much, game over, permadeath, it's done. Start over. So, that'll be intense. I don't want to screw up too badly, but I'll keep combat difficulty on auto, and if I mess up, I'll fix it later. But, okay, this is the first part of Senua's sacrifice. I'm really intrigued. I'm somewhat dreading, and yet so intrigued to see what happens as we continue. So, until then, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. Signing off.